Sunderland are back at Sporting for Geny Catamo, and the Portuguese papers put the renewed push in the region of €40 million. One line in Record's version explains the standoff. Of the €10 million in add-ons attached to the first offer, only €1.5 million was judged easily achievable. That is this club's signature being read and sent back. A modest guaranteed fee, with the rest hanging on conditions, keeps the downside small if the player does not work out, and Sporting's president has answered, on Record's reporting, by refusing to open talks at all below a fixed €40 million. O Jogo put the current proposal at €33 million plus 7 in performance bonuses. Bola say Sunderland will climb to a minimum of 35, including achievable extras, and do not intend to pass 40. The three papers do not agree on the totals, which is itself the point. Nobody's arguing about the ballpark. The argument is over what is guaranteed. The player's position has moved, and that shifts the negotiation more than any number. O Jogo report a financial disconnect between what Catamo earns at Sporting and what he produces, and Bola say the package on offer would quintuple his salary to €3 million net a year. The Echo understand talks towards a club-player agreement are progressing, with nothing agreed between the two clubs. Sunderland have also checked the work permit position. That is a club doing the dull parts early. Record also carry the tactic. Go in late in the window so Sporting have no room to shop him elsewhere. It cuts both ways. Bola report that in the final week, Sporting would simply demand the €60 million release clause, about £51 million. Delay raises the price here rather than lowering it, which turns the club's most reliable habit into a liability. A fixed €40 million, with another 8 in variables on top, is the plan Record describe, and the fixed part on its own would pass the reported €31.5 million, about £27 million, spent last summer on Habib Diarra from Strasbourg. Catamo is 25, a proven starter rather than a projection, and Régis Lebris is understood to want precisely that profile. The model bends here. Whether it snaps depends on the payment terms, and none of the three papers has published them, so I am not going to guess how much of this Sunderland would actually owe up front. There is a version of this that reads as discipline rather than expansion. Every reported offer so far has been built to protect the club. A small guaranteed sum, bonuses tied to output, a refusal to go past 40. That is the same department that has just sent a 20-year-old left-back back to France for further medical tests, declining to explain the issue while he remains a Toulouse player. An Argentine at Roma has been on the shortlist for some time and, on the reporting, was ranked below Catamo in internal discussions. Two of the biggest calls of this window now sit with other people, a medical report in France and a president in Lisbon. If Sunderland hold their nerve into the closing days, the price stops being a negotiation and becomes the clause, and they would be paying €60 million for a winger. They have spent the whole summer trying to buy for 2/3 of that. Sporting's president has to agree to sit down before any of it happens. On the reporting so far, he has not.